FJ the King, first in the chat. Cardinals fan 1990, second in the chat. First in the live chat so far, FJ the King. Cardinals fan 1990. Donald, buddy, how you doing? Hi, Donald, from FJ the King again. 3 for 1. So far, almost a 3 for 1 here. All right. Hopefully you all are having a good start to your week, in spite of everything. We are going to have some fun here today. The reason I chose 2 player biographies, they were ones that were on the list of biographies people wanted me to do. And since both Matt Nokes and Dan Plesac are short biographies, I guess they weren't superstar players, but they were players in Major League Baseball. Of course, everybody's heard of Matt Nokes, and if anybody that's been in my channel for a while, you'll know why they like to send me Matt Nokes cards every once in a while. But I am doing well. Hopefully you all are doing well in your neck of the woods in the United States of America. So we do have 3 watching, 4 thumbs up. Appreciate the thumbs up. Even somebody decided to give me a thumbs down. That's okay. That's because some people, no matter what you do, you can't make them happy. But that's okay. That's okay. I know as Kyle Lewis won Rookie of the Year for the American League. Yes, he did. And then for the National League, it was the relief pitcher, Williams, won for the National League. But yes, Kyle Lewis won Rookie of the Year with 150. It was a unanimous vote, 150 votes for Kyle Lewis. That was awesomeness. Made my day when I saw that this morning. Cardinals fan 1990. Hi, Donald, buddy, brother. All right, so we are good to go. It looks like FJ the King and Cardinals fan get my entries for today for the Wheel of Names. Let me get you all added in here in just one moment here. Then we will... Sorry, I'm about running 5 minutes late today. Running 5 minutes late, but that's okay. Okay. Cardinals fan, I got your 2, and FJ the King. I've got your 2 entries, and we are good today. Good to go for today. So just a little preview and a little go over as to what I do have planned for today. We're going to have a 3-part stream today. Well, actually, I have a mention here if a certain individual shows up today. Looking for Dearman 2019, that's for sure. Looking for Dearman 2019. I sent the package out to him, but it came back. Return to sender. Address unknown. No, I know he said they were moving, and I just automatically figured, oh, they'll probably put it in a change of address. But they did not put in a change of address. And unfortunately, knowing what I know in the post office, there's certain reasons why people don't want to put a forwarding address. But that is okay with me. But yeah, I just got to wait for Dearman 2019 to show up so I can have them send me their new address so I can try and send this package out. If he doesn't get in touch with me by the end of the month, I'll just put everything back away and won't send him the package. But that's okay. So other than that, yeah, we're going to have fun going over Matt Nokes and Dan Plesac. I had a feeling he was going to win, but not unanimous. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good for the American League. I thought maybe him and Louis Robert, but I guess they look at all aspects of a player. And Kyle Lewis, in the short season that we did have, he did have great batting, even though he did kind of taper off in September. But and then good offense and defense was Kyle Lewis's strong points. He was an awesome, awesome outfielder. Kind of reminded me when I saw some of the plays he made in the outfield of like a Ken Griffey Jr. Type player. So that made it super, super awesome, I thought. But that helps me out nonetheless with him making Rookie of the Year for at least a slim, slight time. It'll kind of make the value of his cards go up a little bit, which is kind of nice. Alright. So, other than that, Bibby Bobka's here. Bibby Bobka's in the house. So we're getting closer. So yeah, so after we do the two short biographies for Matt Nokes and Dan Plesac, we do have a family mail call package. A couple of cards I got at Ethan's last sale. And sometimes he'll put some bonus cards in there, so it's always nice to see what he sends for some bonus cards along the way. Usually they're just cards from the team that you PC, and he knows I'm a Seattle Mariner fan. So I do appreciate that. And then we're not going to open up both of these, but I just got these in the mail yesterday. Topps X Cal Ripken Jr. His I'll read the back of the box, but in short, it's like his 25th anniversary this year from when he broke the record at 2,131 continuous games. That package, was it from the last Thursday sale? Last Thursday sale? Oh yeah, I think that's from Ethan's Elvis Covers and More, his last Thursday sale. Exactly. That was from his Thursday sale, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was sent out on the 6th. Yeah, that's from his Thursday sale, from Ethan's Elvis Covers and More. So we'll do that, and then I will be opening one of these boxes here. There's a chance that I could get a Cal Ripken Jr. autograph in here. We'll see. When I'm going to open up one, I'll maybe have you guys help me decide left or right, left or right, left or right, left or right, to help me determine which one I will open up. We got about 1 more minute to go, and that will be our content for today, and I'll go over the history and information that's on the back of this box. It tells you what this box consists of when we do get to it. So we got about 1 more minute, and then we will get into our biographies, and then after that we will go into our content at hand. So again, if anybody sees Dearman 2019 jump in the stream here, sometimes he will show up. Just kind of give me a heads up, let me know, so I can try and holler at him and see if he can send me his new address where they moved to. Alright, so other than that, let me get a sip of water quick before my computer says it is 10:30. It's alright. I am a thirsty individual all the time. I drink water all day long. Water is good for you, though. A body needs water. I'm starting a new long-term project. Every player that's played in at least 1 at-bat in the majors. Total of cards, 2,100 plus players. Every player that's played at least 1 at-bat in the majors. Whoa. That's got to be a big undertaking there. 21,000 typo. Thousand? 21. That is pretty cool. So it is 10:30, so let's get into our content at hand, and we will start out with Matt Nokes. Matt Nokes for our 2-player biography today. Again, these are 2 short biographies for the players at hand, but both these players were asked of by people in my channel. You can go to my community tab and you'll see a place where you can put in a comment. If I don't get the alert for that, please just let me know you put something in there. That way it will remind me to go to my community tab and check my listings. Sometimes if it's certain listings that are just needed to be there for a short time, I will usually delete them off. But when I leave items on the community tab, it's either items I'm looking for my PC or input I'd like from the channel as far as what we will be doing. Of course, we only got one more week of inductees, which will be this Friday the 13th, will be our last set of Hall of Fame inductees from 1936, and we'll end that up. But Matt Nokes is our first biography for today. So Matthew Dodge Nokes, born October 31st, he was born on Halloween, 1963, and an American former professional baseball catcher and designated hitter. He played 11 seasons in Major League Baseball for the San Francisco Giants in 1985, the Detroit Tigers 1986 to 1990, the New York Yankees 1990 to 1994, the Baltimore Orioles in 1995, and he batted left-handed and threw right-handed. He also had experience at first base, third base, and left and right field. As far as his playing career, Nokes was drafted by the Giants in the 20th round of the 1981 amateur draft. He debuted in the major leagues on September 3rd, 1985, against the Philadelphia Phillies, collecting 2 hits in 4 at-bats. In 1987, his rookie year, he had his finest statistical season, batting .289, hitting 32 home runs, at the time a record for a rookie catcher, and driving in 87 runs in that year. He was elected to the American League All-Star Game roster, won the Silver Slugger Award, selected to the Topps Rookie All-Star Team, and finished 3rd in voting in the American League Rookie of the Year Award. He was also named the Tigers Rookie of the Year. Following his Major League career, Matt Nokes played for the St. Paul Saints of the Northern League in 1998 and 1999 with a brief 2-game stint with the now defunct Cafeteros de Cordoba team of the Mexican League. He spent 2001 as a player coach for the Schaumburg Flyers and managed the Joliet Jackhammers of the Northern League in 2002-2003. After retirement from professional baseball, Nokes returned to his hometown San Diego area, where he currently owns an instructional consultation practice for serious hitters and advises software and equipment companies. While with the Yankees, Nokes caught Jim Abbott's no-hitter on September 4th, 1993. And then one other note they put into his biography here: on February 19, 2000, Matt Nokes, who had just signed a minor league contract with the Cleveland Indians, was forced to land a plane he was piloting on Interstate 15 in northern San Diego County. Nokes said that the plane lost oil pressure and that he couldn't reach the airport. I went south, hovered over some cars, and waited until they cleared, he said. Nokes later sold the plane, and then on April the 2nd, 2016, the man he sold it to, Dennis Hoagie, crash-landed it on the same highway. The plane struck a vehicle that had stopped on the side of the road, killing a passenger in that vehicle and injuring 5 others, including Hoagie. So as far as his career statistics, for his 11-year career, he played in 902 games, 2,735 at-bats, 310 hits, runs, 695 hits, 96 doubles, 4 triples, 136 home runs, 422 RBIs, 200 base on balls, 395 strikeouts. He had a career average of .254, an OBP of .308, a slugging percentage of .441, and he did have an awesome fielding percentage of .990. His only postseason appearance was the 1987 American League Championship Series, batting only .143, 2 for 14, with 1 home run and 2 RBIs. So there you have it. He did play in an All-Star game in 1987 and did get a Silver Slugger Award in 1987. Okay, so there you have it, Matt Nokes, for our first biography of the two I'm doing today. F.J. the King. I will hopefully get my package soon from Ethan. Oh, there you go. You did get my package, F.J. the King. Oh, yeah, Donald, I got my package. Thanks for putting stuff in sleeves and the Mickey Mantle mini magazine. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed that package I sent to you. I did communicate with your dad, but I wanted it to be a surprise when you got it in the mail. So I'm glad you got that. Hopefully you'll enjoy the cards that were in that package. And if so, that you'll share it with your friends and tell them about my channel. Maybe we can get some more people watching my streams. So we've got, according to what I see here, it looks like there's 5 people watching, 5 thumbs up. Appreciate that. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. All right, next we're going to do Dan Plesac, which has another short biography, and then we will get into our other content for today. All right. So Daniel Thomas Plesac, let me do a refresh on my chat here so I know where I left off. Okay. Just so I can keep track of that stuff. So Dan Plesac, Daniel Thomas Plesac, born February 4th, 1962, is a former Major League Baseball pitcher with an 18-year career from 1986 to 2003. He played for the Milwaukee Brewers, Toronto Blue Jays, Chicago Cubs, Pittsburgh Pirates, Arizona Diamondbacks, and the Philadelphia Phillies. Okay? As far as his early life, Plesac attended Crown Point High School in Crown Point, Indiana, where he excelled in baseball, basketball, football, and track. Plesac played college baseball for the North Carolina State Wolfpack in the early 1980s. Plesac was inducted to the North Carolina State Baseball Hall of Fame in 2010. Then he went into, of course, the minor leagues. I have your friend request. Your Facebook buddy. Oh yeah, I think I saw. I think I remember seeing that there. I'm pretty sure I accepted your Facebook request, to the best of my knowledge. But yeah. So as far as the major leagues, a hard thrower with a mid-90 fastball and a nasty slider, Plesac was originally a starting pitcher before becoming the closer of the Milwaukee Brewers. Plesac served primarily as a left-handed specialist from the mid-1990s until the end of his career, pitching for the Blue Jays twice, the Diamondbacks, and the Phillies. He was elected to the American League All-Star team 3 times in 1987, 1988, and 1989, and ended his career with a 65-71 record, a 3.64 ERA, in 1,064 games and 1,072 innings pitched. In 1988, Plesac recorded 3 saves against the Twins in a weekend series immediately preceding the 1988 All-Star Game in Cincinnati. Due to travel complications, he flew to Cincinnati on the Reds team chartered plane. Plesac holds numerous all-time Brewers pitching records, with a minimum of 500 innings pitched. He is the franchise career leader in games, saves, and ERA. He is second in K9 and WHIP, base on balls, plus H/IP. Don't know what that meant. The H/IP. Base on balls, and hit. In both cases, Ben Sheets is 5th in strikes and base on balls ratio. He was the last Phillies pitcher to pitch at Veterans Stadium. He struck out the only batter he faced, Ryan Langerhans, to record the third out in the top of the ninth inning on September 28, 2003, as the Phillies lost to the Atlanta Braves 5-2. In his 18-year career, Plesac was never on the disabled list, never having surgery in or off season. As far as his television career, Plesac worked as a newscaster for the Comcast Sportsnet Chicago, co-hosting as a highlighter for Chicago Cubs and pre- and post-game shows from 2005 until the end of the 2008 season. Plesac joined the MLB Network and became an analyst January 2009. He appears on MLB Tonight and is an occasional guest host for Intentional Talk. He also serves as a broadcaster for the MLB The Show video game franchise. As far as his personal life, an avid horse racing fan, Plesac became a horse trainer after retirement and once saved an old horse he previously owned after learning it was left in poor condition. His nephew is Zach Plesac. All right. So again, as far as his stats, he batted left and threw left. His MLB debut was April 11th, 1986. His last appearance was September 28th, 2003 for the Philadelphia Phillies. Games pitched were 1,064. His win-loss record was 65-71. His earned run average was 3.64, strikeouts 1,041, and 158 saves. Again, he played for the Milwaukee Brewers from 1986 to 1992, the Chicago Cubs from 1993 to 1994, Pittsburgh Pirates 95 to 96, Toronto Blue Jays 1997 to 1999, and then 1999 with the Arizona Diamondbacks through 2000, the Toronto Blue Jays again from 2001-2002, and ended his career with the Philadelphia Phillies in 2002 and 3. And again, he was in 3 All-Star games, 1987 through 1989. So there you have it, our second and final short biographies that were requested by somebody in my channel. I can't remember exactly who it was. I just add them on my list of biographies requested for me to do, and then I do them. So don't even know for sure if that person's still watching the channel or not, but it was nice when they were. I think that person was like rattling off a whole lot. Lefty Luke's channel, how you doing there, buddy? Thanks for stopping by there, Lefty Luke. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. If you can do that, I'd appreciate that. Do have 6 people watching. Arizona Diamondbacks shootout, Kevin. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Kevin in a while. Hopefully him and his wife are getting over their flu symptoms that they had. I know that preempted him from going on his vacation last week. Felt bad for him. He was planning on doing something while he was on the road. Trying to do a live stream on location wherever they were going on vacation. Location, vacation. I'm a poet sometimes and I don't even know it. So there we go. That takes care of that. So let me get things ready here. Nobody saw Dearman pop in here yet, right? Anyone out there that might know how to holler at Dearman and let him know I'm looking for him, I'd appreciate that. I'll just highlight this and then put this out of the way. I sent him a package last week and I got it back this week. Actually, yeah, I sent it out on Halloween. That was a package that went out on Halloween for him, but it came back. Return to sender. Address unknown. I know he said they were moving. I thought maybe it might have got there before they moved, but apparently not. So I don't know where to send this package. But if he does get in touch with me, I'll slap a new label on there and try and mail it out. one more time. But if not, it'll go back into my Philadelphia Philly team sort. I just thought I'd send him a package because he had been coming back into the stream here lately. I'm trying to think. There was somebody else down in Texas that had been in for a while, but he had stopped coming to my streams too. But other than that, let me get back into the page here. My new project is one card of every player, just to clarify. Okay, just one card for every player that did at least one at-bat in the major leagues. That is going to be an interesting collection, that's for sure. A card for every... Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to complete that kind of a set. But that would definitely be a challenge there, Bibi Bobka. That is for sure. But it could be done. It could be done. Like you're saying, it's what, 21,000 cards? That's a lot. That would be like just over 4,000 or 5,000 count boxes. One from every player. John Fishman is in the house. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me, John. Cardinals fan loves Matt Nokes. There you go. All right. So without further ado, let me get, let's see. Let me get a couple stands up here for now. I don't think I need a whole lot. Let me put 2 probably up for now, and we'll see. I can always grab some more if I need them down the road. Let me just put 2 stands here for now. We'll start with the package from Ethan's Elvis Covers and More. We'll do Ethan's package first. I think I only had a few cards in here from Ethan. So we will do that real quick. All right. So let me get my cutter here and see if I can tip off the top of the bag here. There we go. And get into this small package here from Ethan. I know there's just a couple of cards in here, I'm pretty sure. I didn't buy much. I did buy a few, though. So thank you there, Ethan. Let me set this off to the side real quick. Ethan's got some blue tape here. Ooh, I don't think I've got that. You say Kikuchi. I say Kikuchi. You say Kikuchi. We all say Kikuchi. All right. So let's see what we've got in this team bag from Ethan. Put that off to the side there. We got a Yusei Kikuchi Topps Chrome. That is awesome. Is that, nope. I still have yet to get any updates, but this is a Topps Chrome Refractor from Yusei Kikuchi. And then this one looks like a Daniel Vogelbach Refractor. Topps Chrome. All right. Awesome there. Put Kikuchi in front of him for sure. Vogelbach got traded away, so we don't have Vogelbach anymore. I guess because they would bring him up, he'd be performing well, he wouldn't do so good, he'd trail back off again. And then the same thing with Edwin Diaz. We had him for part of a season and then a full season. And 2018, and he got traded away last year and went to the New York Mets. But he had that awesome season where he broke the record, or tied the record, I think, for saves. So that was a awesome card there, and that is a short print for him. So that's nice since he was a Seattle Mariner. He actually did play for a few games for us. He had 8, looks like he came to us in 2016. He had 18 saves, then he had 34 saves, then in 2018 he had that big save rack up. Still a nice card for Edwin Diaz. Put that one right there. And then we've got Craig Anderson, Bowman Chrome, 2000 Bowman Chrome rookie card for Craig Anderson. I don't think he stayed with us too long. But he came from Australia. Had that little Aussiness in him. All right. The one and only Dearman. All right, Dearman, hold on. Let me take a break here real quick. Hey, Dearman, I'm glad you're here. I sent a package to you, but it came back. His cards are going out today. I never got Huber's cards. They got delivered to my old house, probably because when I got his and you gave him my address, it was 2 days before I moved. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? You might have to just pay him postage then for that, because you guys figure that out. Yeah. As long as you guys communicate with each other, you guys can get your packages sent to each other. Hi, John. Okay. Because I sent a package to you too, and I guess it got sent back to me. No, this is one that I sent you on I sent this on Halloween, but I guess you moved before you got it. So this was just a team bag with Philadelphia Phillies and a few special cards I put in here for you. I'll text you. You'll text me your new address. Okay, so it'll cost me another $4 to send the package back out to you again. So I guess this will be your November and December team bag, because I'm going to be paying postage twice now for you. And could you email him later and ask if he got his back? Sorry. Okay, Dearman. Well, we'll see what happens. All right. Probably would have helped that you wouldn't have had these problems if your mom would have put a forwarding address and the package could have been forwarded to your next address, and then it wouldn't have to be sent back to people. But that's okay. I'll message you later. Okay. I'll do my best. Either that or I might mail it out in December when I send your next package out. We'll figure something out, okay? But not my name. She did. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, she could have put in a forward for your name too, to go to the new address. That would have been fine. You can put in more than one forward from an address. So she could have put your name as to be forwarded also. I went back to my old place and the whole mailbox was full. That's interesting. But then I did get this nice Cal Ripken Jr. relic card, 58 out of 199. Appreciated that one, that's for sure. Being able to get that from Ethan. And then I did get a first Bowman Chrome, Kyle Seager, top certified issued Kyle Seager, basically his rookie card, autographed. I do not have an autographed rookie card from Kyle Seager, that's for sure. So this is a first for me. A definite first for me. So appreciate that, Ethan, allowing me to procure those. Hold on a second. I gotta check something here. Kyle Seager, nice. Yeah, I thought that was nice. I was able to get that from Ethan. So that's not too much there, but that was nice and cool getting these. I bought these two in his sale, and he sent these Seattle Mariners as bonus cards to me. It's always nice when somebody's willing to do that for you, send you some bonus cards from the team that you do collect. So let me put these aside real quick here, and we'll get ready to go into Dearman. I am now a moderator with you on Ethan's channel. There you go. Yep. I did an address forward once, and they didn't forward anything. Maybe that's because your carrier... I don't know. Sometimes if a form's... Usually if a form's not filled out correctly, what I recommend is that you get it sent out and in enough time so that you'll get your confirmation back from the post office, because they'll send a confirmation. So usually people will start a forward and have it start on a certain day, so you can do that. Me and Mom are thinking the house we moved from. I don't know what you're saying there, Dearman. Me and my mom are thinking the house we moved from. Don't know on that one. P.O. box is better. Yeah, that way, if you're staying in the same town, just get a P.O. box and pay for that. Then you don't have to keep changing your address. That always helps too. The lady that owned it, when she checks her mail, my mom's probably has some mail for us. Yeah, but unfortunately, this one got sent back to me because it said it was not good, that you weren't living there anymore, so, but it's like $90. No, there's smaller mailboxes, P.O. boxes that don't cost $90 a month, that's for sure. But okay. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to open up this other box here. Let me put this here because I might have more than might fit on two stands, that's for sure. But I'm going to open up one of these Cal Ripkens, and I'm going to go through and read you the back of the box so you can know what we are looking for in these. So I'm going to open up at least one of these today. If we don't get the autograph, then I'll probably open up the other one. If I get an autograph in this one, we will use that unopened Cal Ripken Jr. for something else down the road. Yeah, the cheapest I think is like $60 a year. Yeah, if you pay by the year, it is cheaper than paying month by month. Usually, actually, I think they want you to pay for at least 6 months at a time, but you can do 6 months to a year. But as long as you don't have any intention of moving from the town you're in and just relocating to a different house or apartment, it's not too bad, really. All right, so we're going to open up this product here. I got this in the mail yesterday. I did get this in the mail yesterday. It is a Cal Ripken Jr. special product. And it says 2,131 Topps X Cal Ripken Jr. A 50-card complete set curated by Cal Ripken Jr. Hall of Famer Cal Ripken Jr. has teamed up with Topps to create his very own trading card set commemorating the 25th anniversary of his record-breaking 2,131st consecutive games played. The historic set is curated by Cal himself, featuring unparalleled storytelling and visuals that capture not only the streak, but all the moments and figures that played a role in it. And then it does say, look for Cal Ripken Jr. autographs. Now, I don't know for sure what the chances are of getting his autograph, but we will see when we open up this box. Okay? Or the left box. There you go. So Cardinals fan says the right box. So we do have one vote for the right box. I'll put that one here. We have 4 people watching, so we do have a few people here. Hey, the one and only Dearman 2019. John Fishman says the middle, but there is no middle. It's only a left box. Notice how I'm saying this now. There's a left box and a right box. Right now we have the right box has 1 vote. So the left box or the right box. Not the middle, John. There's no middle. I didn't get 3. I only bought 2. Left, my right. Left, my right. Left, my right. Do 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 do. Dearman says I'm back. I didn't know you left, Dearman. Oh, I'm going to ask my mom about a P.O. box. That's fine. I mean, when you go to some place, any place you live, you do get a free mailbox. You don't have to pay for any delivery. You don't have to go switch over to that. Donald, it's too soon to rip Alex. Oh boy, here goes John. It's about $3 a month. It's 3 months for $30. Okay, yeah, so it's about $10 a month, but it's cheaper if you get it for a longer period of time. But then again, you have to have the money up front to pay for it. I think a lot of people might know that Alex Trebek did die. He's a sad loss. He was a real neat person to watch. Yep. Dearman says left. So I need a vote for, do you want me to open up the left box or the right box? The left box or the right box? So far, the right box has 1 vote. It's looking like this might be the one I'm going to open first. But I'm letting everybody vote. But there's only a few people in the stream. Okay, John does say left. So we need 1 more deciding vote since there's only a couple people watching. So the left or the right? Which one should I open first? Let's see. Cardinals fan said the right box. John Fishman said the left. So I got to get 1 other first person to vote for either the left or the right. And that'll be the determining vote, whoever votes next that has not voted yet. Alright. Left or the right? Help us out, Dearman, if you're still here. Do you want me to open the left one or the right one? Trent Borders in the house. How you doing there, Trent? Thumbs up, thumbs up. I'm going to open up one of these Cal Ripken Jr. boxes. Left or right, Trent? Left or right? And by the way, thanks for being here today, Trent. Appreciate you showing up. Appreciate you taking time out in your day. Brent says the right. Okay, the left will go for another day. Or be used for something else if I get my autograph out of this one. Again, autograph cards are randomly inserted into these boxes. So again, for those that just showed up, this is a Topps X Cal Ripken Jr. 50 card complete set. Okay. So let me get ready to score the top of this box and open this up, and we'll see these right boxes a winner. There you go. All right, go ahead and score the top of this box here. I did it with the scissors. It was just easy to just grab it. It was right there. So I just got these in the mail from Topps yesterday. So we will see what we get out of this box. Pretty sure it's in a nice box. That's for sure. It's in a nice box. I like when they put them in these nice boxes here. Nothing's left in there now except for the little padding to keep it nice and snug and secure. I'll probably put it back in the box when I'm done with today's stream. But awesome. Oh, wow, look at that. Cal Ripken Jr., 1978 MLB Draft, The Road to 2131. Okay. Take the tape off of this box here. Shows you it is sealed then by Topps. Alright. Put this tape off to the side here so I can reuse it to re-secure the box when we're done. Let me take these cards out of the box here. Keep them in as nice a shape that I can. Alright. And we will go through these cards one by one. Okay. We shall see if we get an autograph or not, that's for sure. Alright, I don't know if they've got them in order or what. I think so. But nice cards nonetheless. So this is Cal Ripken Jr., 1978 MLB Draft, The Road to 2131. It says that on all the cards. Awesome cards. And then on the backs, just so you can see, I mean, we could take time and just go through and read the whole set. Good luck, Donald. All right. So again, he is a shortstop. He says, heading into the 1978 MLB and amateur draft, there was quite the buzz around Cal. Would he attend college or pursue a career in baseball? A standout player at Aberdeen High School, Cal hit as high as 688 and threw a 17 strikeout complete game to win the state championship his senior year. When Baltimore selected him in the second round with the 48th overall pick, that answer was reached. The next question would be what position Cal would play. After listening to Cal Ripken Sr. and Earl Weaver give their opinions, Orioles general manager Hank Peters called Cal Jr. into the room and asked him what he would like to do. They didn't grammar check this one, did they? Would like to do. Ever the competitor, Cal said that he wanted to play every game, not just every 5 days as a pitcher. Awesome. I always like I've got a few different Cal Ripken Jr. sets. This one here is Cal Ripken Jr. first time playing wire to wire. This is card number 2 in the 50 card set. And this one says, this year was 1980 and Cal was a 19-year-old prospect who was assigned to Double-A Charlotte. Manager Jimmy Williams, who was a coach for the Orioles when they won the World Series in 1983, penciled Ripken in for all 144 games that season. Ripken responded with the best power numbers in his career at that time, 25 home runs, 78 RBIs, but said by August he was exhausted and couldn't get a hit to save my life. Oh, to be young again. So that one is card number 2 out of 50. Sorry, I gotta get a sip of water quick. Love auto card better. It would be nice to get the autograph card. I don't know. I didn't think to look them up on the trading card database or anything like that to see how it might be listed. I guess I could have done that, but I just decided at the last minute to do this and didn't do any research. So card number 3 here. We'll just see as we go through these cards. Nice, pretty cards here going through the set. Cal Ripken Jr., call up to the big leagues. Boy, you can see how young he looks there. All right. Card number 3 here. As the 1981 season turned into the home stretch, the Orioles felt that they needed a spark in their lineup and made the call to Rochester for Cal to make his big league debut. In 114 games at AAA, he hit .288 and slugged 23 home runs with 75 RBIs, earning International League Rookie of the Year honors. Cal made his debut on August the 10th as a pinch runner in the 12th inning against the Royals. Scoring the game-winning run on a single by John Lowenstein, he collected his first at-bat, the first of 3, 184 6 days later versus the White Sox. So that's card number 3 in the set there. Card number 4, Game 1 of the streak. This was a picture from, I guess, Game 1 of the streak. I like how they lay this out. Is the road to 2131. The date was May 30th, 1982, and the Orioles were hosting the Toronto Blue Jays in an early season Sunday matinee. Although the final score wouldn't go in Baltimore's favor, a 6-0 loss, this marked Game 1 of Cal's historic consecutive games played streak. Ripken got the start that day at third base, a position he played briefly while rising through the minor league levels and would ultimately move to later in his career. So that is card number 4. Card number 5. Cal Ripken Jr. was 1982's American League Rookie of the Year award. All right, we've got card number 5, Baltimore Orioles. In 1982, Cal became the 6th player in Orioles history to be named American League Rookie of the Year. Ripken was, far and away, the favorite for the honor, compiling a 22-homer, 93 RBI season, second on the club behind 1977 American League Rookie of the Year award winner Eddie Murray. The season started with a good one for Cal, who hit his first career home run in his very first at-bat of the season. All right, move on to card number 6. Cal Ripken Jr., the 1983 World Series. On the heels of an outstanding 1982 season, the 1983 Orioles squad was primed for strong postseason contention. After finishing the season first in the American League East Division and winning the ALCS, Baltimore was in the World Series facing the Philadelphia Phillies. Cal played in all 5 games of the series, which the Orioles won 4-1. This was the team's first championship title in 13 years. Awesome. Next up to bat, Cal Ripken Jr. 1983 American League Most Valuable Player Award. All right. 1 year after capturing the Rookie of the Year award, Cal continued to elevate his play and was rewarded with the American League Most Valuable Player Award for the 1983 season. At 22 years old, Ripken led the majors in at-bats with 663, hits with 211, doubles with 47, while scoring an American League high 121 runs. Cal finished the year with a .318 average while slugging 27 home runs and driving in 102 RBIs. Paired with the team's trophy for winning the World Series, 1983 was quite the year for Cal and the Orioles. Boom. There we go. Get a little bit of President Reagan in the action here. President Reagan is manager for the day. President Reagan is manager for the day. It was opening day 1984, and on hand to assist in raising the banner for winning the 1983 World Series was none other than President Ronald Reagan. Cal provided President Reagan one of his backup gloves to throw out the first pitch, and then the commander-in-chief watched the first inning from the Orioles dugout. Cal slugged a home run in the bottom of that frame and was congratulated by the president upon his return to the bench. Cal did get that glove back on the condition that the president sign it first. That is pretty cool. So Cal Ripken Jr. has one of his baseball gloves signed by the President of the United States. That is pretty cool. Cal Ripken Jr. ankle injury versus Texas. Ankle injury versus Texas. But we know he kept playing. He didn't go on the injured list or anything. Chase Elliott win Cup Series championship. All right. So card number 9 here. The Orioles opened their 1985 season by hosting the Texas Rangers for a 2-game series. Cal, now in his 5th big league season, injured his ankle on a pickoff play at second base in the second game, and it looked like he would possibly be out of the lineup to recover. With Toronto due to be in town in 2 days, Cal rested the ankle and sat out during the team's exhibition game with the Naval Academy. When it was game time, Cal was right back in the lineup, going 2 for 3 with an RBI in the 7-2 win. So in spite of an ankle injury, Cal kept playing. That's why they call him the Iron Man. Cal Ripken Jr. 100th career home run. The Orioles were in the middle of the dog days of summer, but they certainly poured on the offense during the 9-1 defeat of the Rangers on August 15, 1985. An RBI double by Cal in the bottom of the first started the scoring and then the leading 3-0 in the bottom of the second. Ripken reached a personal milestone. The shortstop hit his 100th career home run, a 3-run shot off reliever Dickie Knowles, to increase Baltimore's lead to 7-0. Awesome. For card number 10, 1/5 of the way through the set here. Yep. There we go. Moving on to the next card in the set. Oh, there's Cal Ripken Jr. with his dad. Cal Ripken Jr. plays for Cal Sr. Can you imagine that? Your dad's the manager and you're one of the star players? All right, card number 11. Heading into the 1987 season, the Orioles had a managerial spot open for Cal Ripken Sr., who was the man for the job. He had been a coach in the big league level since 1976, first a bullpen coach, then the team's third base coach up until 1986, although records will show that Cal Sr. filled in as manager once in 1985. It was opening day 1987 when he officially was at the helm of the Orioles, and it was Cal Jr. penciled in at shortstop. So card number 11 in the set then brings us to card number 12. Cal Ripken Jr. collects his 1,000th career hit. All right. Although the night might have ended in a final score that didn't go the Orioles' way, there was history made on June 16, 1987 in New York. Cal had a 3-hit night at the plate, the final of that trio, counting for his 1,000th career hit in only his 894th start or career game. Cal's on-field resume was already starting to spill over. There we have card number 12. Card number 13 is Cal Ripken Jr. First game with Billy. First game with Billy. This is when they had the father-son duo. The date was July 11th, 1987, and baseball history was made as 22-year-old Billy Ripken was being called up to make his major league debut. With Billy on the Orioles lineup, this was the first time in baseball history that a father would be managing two sons at the same time. The youngest Ripken would prove to be a great addition to the lineup, hitting .308 in 58 games that season. So, Cal Sr., Cal Jr., and Billy Ripken. This is 13, right? Yep, make sure I'm putting it in the right spot. All right, next up to bat is Cal Ripken Jr. Consecutive innings streak snapped. Consecutive innings streak snapped. All right, the 1987 season was special in that it provided an opportunity for three Ripken men to be on the same team together, but it wasn't without its hardships. During a particularly tough game in Toronto on September 14th, Cal Sr. thought it would be best to sit Cal Jr. out for an inning to take the monkey off his back. As Cal Sr. said later, it was the first time Cal Jr. was replaced in a game since June of 1982, breaking a consecutive innings played streak of 8,243. That's a lot of innings. All right. But consecutive innings streak snap. Not this consecutive game, but consecutive innings. All right. Cal Ripken Jr. plays in 1,000th consecutive game. 1,000th consecutive game. All right. Cal made history on June 25th, 1988, as he became just the sixth player in Major League history to play in 1,000 consecutive games. Cal certainly joined an elite group of players with the achievement. Lou Gehrig, Everett Scott, Steve Garvey, Billy Williams, and Joe Sewell. These, of course, would all be players that he would surpass en route to breaking Lou Gehrig's consecutive games played streak. All right, so 1,000 consecutive games. Next milestone, Cal Ripken Jr. hits 200th career home run. 200th career home run. The Orioles were playing host to the Milwaukee Brewers on August the 21st, 1989, when Cal reached another long ball milestone. With Baltimore up 2-0 in the bottom of the fifth, the two runners on, Cal Ripken slugged a home run to deep left field off reliever Mark Hudson, the 200th of his career. The blast padded the Orioles' lead to 5-0, and that is how the contest would finish. There you have it. Card number 16. Card number 17 coming up to bat here. All right, Cal Ripken Jr. final at bat at Memorial Stadium. All right, from 1954 to 1991, the Baltimore Orioles called Memorial Stadium home. It was on October 6, 1991, that the final Orioles game was to be played at the stadium. And in the bottom of the ninth inning, it was none other than Cal Jr. who dug into the batter's box for the final game. Once the game was over, the grounds crew, dressed in white tuxedos, dug up home plate and placed it into a limousine, where it was driven over to Camden Yards, ready to be played for the 1992 season. card number 16 in the 50 card set. All right. Next up to bat here, we've got Cal Ripken Jr., 1991 American League Most Valuable Player Award. Okay. For the second time in his career, Cal was named the American League Most Valuable Player following the 1991 season. The 30-year-old Ripken hit .323 while smashing 34 home runs and 114 RBIs, with homers and RBI registering as the highest figures he would ever reach in his 21-year career. In addition to his feats at the plate, he also won his very first award for defensive excellence. So, awesome. Card number 18 again. All right. Card number 19, another horizontal card here. Cal Ripken Jr. knee injury versus Seattle. So here's his next test, a knee injury. And we know he kept playing without a break, despite 2 injuries so far in his career. Tempers can flare on the baseball diamond on June 6, 1993. There was quite the dust-up between the Orioles and the visiting Seattle Mariners. During the nearly 20-minute incident, Cal inadvertently twisted his right knee, causing a great deal of pain and stiffness upon waking up the next day. This created quite the situation, however, as the Oakland Athletics were already in town to begin their 3-game series. True to his Iron Man nickname, Cal was in the lineup that night and even scored a run in the 3-2 victory. There you have it. Cal Ripken Jr., the Iron Man, playing yet another game with an injury. All right. Next up, we've got Cal Ripken Jr., his 2000th career hit. His 2000th career hit. So another career highlight was made in front of the home crowd on July 10, 1993, as Cal reached the 2,000 hit plateau. In a 6-0 win over the Chicago White Sox, Ripken went on the record for hitting for 2 hits and an RBI, his first hit of the afternoon. A single in the bottom of the inning off White Sox starter Wilson Alvarez was the clincher that got him to 2K. So there you have card number 20 in the 50 card set. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this one. Did you pull an auto of Cal Ripken? Not yet. I haven't seen if there's a autograph in this set yet, but we're searching for it. Might be here, I can't tell for sure. Cal Ripken Jr. surpasses Ernie Banks with his 278th home run as a shortstop. Okay, just 5 days after collecting his 2000th career hit, Cal was busy once more etching his name into the baseball record books. Facing the Minnesota Twins on July 15, 1993, Cal connected for a 6th-inning solo home run off Scott Erickson. This was Cal's 278th career home run as a shortstop, passing Cubs legend Ernie Banks for the most of all time hit at that position. I'm sincerely happy he broke my record, said Banks during a meeting with Cal that off-season. Awesome. Card number 21 in the set. Next one is Cal Ripken Jr. hits his 300th career home run. 300th career home run. Once the 1994 baseball season got underway, fans were eagerly awaiting to see when Cal would join the 300 run club, as he started opening day sitting at number 297. That day would come on May 24th while on the road in Milwaukee, down 5-1 in the top of the 3rd inning. Cal connected for a 3-run home run to deep left off Brewers starter Teddy Higuera. That would help carry the momentum for what would be a 13-5 victory for the Orioles and a milestone day for Ripken. That's when he got his 300th home run. All right, getting closer here. Cal Ripken Jr. in his 2000th consecutive game. Getting closer, only has 131 to go. Cal's 2000th consecutive game came on August the 1st, 1994, and was a 1-0 victory on the road in Minnesota, thanks to a complete game shutout from Arthur Rhodes, although it may have been a quiet game offensively for Cal and the Orioles. The importance of the achievement was not diminished at all. Ripken became just the second player ever to surpass the 2,000 consecutive games played mark and was now only 130 games away from tying Lou Gehrig's career mark. That was card number 23. Moving on to card number 24. It's nice to just go over the history of how he got to that mark. Here we go. Cal Ripken Jr. ties Lou Gehrig's mark with 2,130th consecutive game played. As the 1995 Major League season flipped the calendar to September, the Baseball World Series began to shift its attention to the September 5th contest between the Orioles and Angels. This would be the evening that Cal would finally tie Lou Gehrig's mark of 2,130 consecutive games played, a feat 13 seasons in the making. Cal didn't let the spotlight distract him from having a solid night at the plate, going 3 for 5 with a home run, and after the Orioles won the game 8-0, a ceremony was held on the field to honor the achievement. There you have it. That is when he tied the record of 2,131 games when he broke it. All right, I picked up 2 cards. How about one at a time? All right, Cal Ripken Jr. receives gift from Frank Robinson during the post-game ceremony. All right. During the on-field post-game ceremony that followed Cal's record-tying game, he was met by Hall of Famer and former manager and close friend Frank Robinson. Frank presented Cal with a banner that he had autographed. This was one of a few presentations that happened that evening, as Cal was also visited by football legend Johnny Unitas, basketball legend David Robinson, and Hall of Famer Ernie Banks. So this here, card number 25, the halfway mark for the set. Okay, next is morning of the record-breaking game. This is the morning of the record-breaking game, and he was signing probably a lot of autographs that day. All right, the day had finally come, September 6th, 1995. All the hype and media attention of Cal's pursuit had reached its apex, and now it was just time to go out and play. I never really thought about the streak, Ripken said in an interview with MLB. I never really allowed myself to think about the streak. It was very simple. I wanted to come to the ballpark, I wanted to play, and I wanted to help the team win. So card number 26. Out of 50. Card number 27. I don't see an autograph yet. I don't even know where it would appear if you did get one in the back. But Cal Ripken Jr. first pitch with Rachel and Ryan Ripken. Rachel and Ryan Ripken. Cal's two children, Rachel and Ryan, were on hand prior to the start of the consecutive game, 2,131, to throw out the ceremonial first pitches. 5-year-old Rachel, who had just finished her first day of kindergarten, and 2-year-old Ryan were at their seats near the Orioles dugout when Cal ran in from his spot at shortstop to catch the two special pitches. Card number 27 out of 50. Okay. Next we've got Cal Ripken Jr. crushes home run and record-breaking game. Okay. Card number 28. As if the 46,272 fans in attendance on the night of September 6th needed any reason to cheer any louder, Cal's solo home run in the bottom of the fourth inning triggered a reaction that might have registered on the Richter scale. His long ball was the second half of back-to-back home runs with teammate Bobby Bonilla and was his third home run in as many nights. Card number 28 out of 50. All right. Next up to bat here, we've got Cal Ripken Jr. President Clinton attends the game. President Clinton attended the game. President Bill Clinton was in attendance the evening Cal passed Lou Gehrig's for consecutive games played. He was even in the radio booth with broadcaster John Miller when Cal hit his dramatic fourth-inning home run. After the game, Cal and President Clinton met in the Orioles clubhouse, where the president could give congratulations to Cal for breaking Lou Gehrig's record, while the shortstop personally signed a baseball bat for the commander-in-chief. All right, card number 29 out of 50. Next, we've got up to bat here. Cal Ripken Jr. Hank Aaron attends the game. Hammerin' Hank Aaron. All right. Hall of Famer Hank Aaron, along with other baseball royalty, made the trip to Baltimore to see Cal break Lou Gehrig's record for consecutive games played. In an interview with WBAL radio prior to the first pitch, Hank expressed his excitement for Cal to become the game's new Iron Man and the good that he has brought to the game. There we have it. Card number 30 out of 50. Next we've got up to bat here. Cal Ripken Jr. Banners on warehouse change to 2131. One of the most ionic visuals from the night Cal passed Lou Gehrig's for consecutive games played were the huge banners hanging off the B&O warehouse just beyond the right field wall. The numbers 2,130 were on display until the middle of the fifth inning, when the game became official and Cal was officially crowned the game's new Iron Man. When the final digit in the 2,131 was unraveled, a great bunch of orange and black balloons were released and the celebration commenced. So there we have it. Card number 31 in the 50 card set. Next up to bat here. Cal Ripken Jr. thanks the fans with a lap around Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Okay. On the final out of the top of the fifth inning was recorded. The on-field play was put on pause and all the spotlights were directed toward Cal. What came next was approximately a 22-minute standing ovation delivered by the sold-out crowd, as well as the opposing team and umpire crew. teammates Bobby Bonilla and Rafael Palmeiro pushed Cal out of the dugout, saying, "If you don't do a lap around this thing, we'll never get the game started." So that is what Cal did, shaking hands and waving to fans as he made his lap around the field. So card number 32 of the set. Next up, card number 33. Cal Ripken Jr.'s speech to Baltimore fans. All right. After what was certainly an emotional day, Cal stepped up to the microphone to address the ballpark crowd as the game's new Iron Man. "Tonight I stand here overwhelmed as my name is linked with the great and courageous Lou Gehrig," Ripken said. The legendary Joe DiMaggio followed Cal and stated to the crowd, "Wherever my former teammate Lou Gehrig is today, I'm sure he is tipping his cat to you, Cal." All right, card number 32 out of 50. Moving on to the next one. Cal Ripken Jr. plays in the last game of the streak. As the 1998 season was winding down, Cal made the decision that the time had come to end his consecutive games played streak. The final game, his 2,632nd, was a 5-3 win over the New York Yankees, played on September 19th. It would not be until during batting practice the following day that Cal would inform his manager, Ray Miller, that he thought it was time. Card number 34 out of 50. Card number 35 is Cal Ripken Clubhouse Talk with Ernie Tyler. Down in the Orioles clubhouse following their 5-3 victory over the Yankees on September 19, 1998, Cal knew this game would be looked back on as a historic one. He connected with Ernie Tyler, longtime clubhouse attendant, and asked him if the lineup cards were still in the umpire's room. When Ernie confirmed that they were, Cal asked if he could have them and talk about a memorable keepsake. Card number 35 of 50. Next one up to bat here, Cal Ripken Jr., a day of rest for Cal. Can you imagine what that would have felt like, him just sitting there in the dugout knowing he's not playing that day? At least he was there. He was there. After 2,632 consecutive games over 16 seasons, Cal felt that the time had come to end the streak. As the Orioles were ready for their last home game of the season against New York, Cal spake with manager Ray Miller to let him know that he was ready to sit and a new lineup card would be needed. This move was a surprise to the team and certainly to fans in attendance, as it was only after the first out that the entire stadium began to cheer for Cal, who was being embraced in the dugout. Card number 36 out of 40. Or 50, sorry. All right, next up to bat here, we've got Behind the Streak. Brooks Robinson, Baltimore Orioles, third baseman. Cal grew up admiring Brooks Robinson. Like many other baseball fans of his generation, Brooks played 23 seasons in the big leagues, just like Cal. Every one of them spent wearing a Orioles uniform. Robinson was elected into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1983 in recognition of a career that saw him named to 18 All-Star teams, win 2 World Series titles, and earn 16 awards for his defensive play, ultimately have his number 5 retired by the organization. So there we go, Brooks Robinson. All right, next up to bat here, we've got Behind the Streak with Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray, card number 38. When Cal was called up to the Orioles to make his debut on August the 10th, 1981, he joined a 25-year-old Eddie Murray in the Baltimore lineup. Murray, just like Ripken, was named American League Rookie of the Year back in 1977. Cal has credited Eddie with teaching him his work ethic. Murray played a total of 21 seasons, 13 of them coming with the Orioles. A member of the 500 Home Run Club, Eddie was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 2003. That's card number 38. Next is card number 39, B.J. Surhoff, Baltimore Orioles outfielder. I'll take a short break right after the next card, and we'll catch up on the chat a little bit here. Cal and B.J. Were teammates in the Orioles from 1996 to 2000. It was during that time that they developed a friendship and respect for one another as professionals. Ripken challenged teammates to play in all 162 games, and in Surhoff's case, he benefited from that request. The former first overall pick in 1985 MLB draft played all 162 games in 1998 and 1999 and was named to his only All-Star team in the latter of the two seasons, setting career highs in homers and RBIs. Card number 39 out of 50. Right, next up to bat here, we've got Behind the Streak with Brady Anderson, Baltimore Orioles outfielder. Card number 40, teammate 14 of 15 Major League seasons. Brady and Cal formed a very close bond over the years, acquired by the Orioles halfway through the 1988 season. Anderson assumed the leadoff role the majority of the following decade, setting the table to be driven by players like Ripken. A three-time All-Star, Brady slugged a career-high 50 home runs during the 1996 season, a franchise record until Chris Davis hit 53 in 2013. So card number 40 in the 50 card set. Let me catch up on the chat here real quick. FJ the King says, I'm back. Donald. Hey, Donald and everyone. Kevin's card collecting and more is in the house. How you doing, Kevin? Hopefully you are doing much better than last week. Sorry, Donald. Making breakfast. Did you pull the auto of Cal Ripken? Oh, I already read that one. Nope, not yet. Got 10 more cards to see if we got it in this box. If not, maybe tomorrow or the next day, we will open up that next box to see if we get an auto. When did they sell the Ripken cards? You could only buy these from the Topps website. I believe they might still be selling them. Unless they're sold out. But you can go to www.topps.com and you can check on the set. I don't know for sure if they printed only a certain number from orders they got, but that's one thing you want to do with Topps is to get any special sets like these is to check into their website. That's how I get some of my Topps 2020 project cards. Also, they come out periodically every week or every couple days sometimes. Might be a Hillary Cal Ripken dual auto. That would be funny. I'm here, but I can't comment because I'm in class. Oh, no problem there, FJ the King. I understand. You can only comment or take a break when you're between classes. I understand that with having to do online classes. You're kind of just listening or watching in the background, right? Do you think his record of games played in a row will ever be broken? The way things go in baseball these days, I would guess it would be very, very difficult. There's just too many things in people's lives that go on these days that sometimes cause them not to be able to do that. But you can never say never. We'd just have to get a player that would, first they'd have to get to their 1,000 game mark to see if they could even strive to do what he did. I would almost say that most likely in this type of year that we play in baseball, I would think the record probably might not, but of course they probably said that back in the day too, with breaking the record that he did. It was an accomplishment, and he was, when he realized he was getting close, he knew it was just a matter of time that after he broke the record he would probably stop. So it would be very challenging for somebody to do that, that's for sure. So let me refresh the chats here so I know I'm up to date to this point so far, and we will try to finish off this set here. That record will never be broken. That is what I would almost probably say myself too. I doubt if it will ever be broken. So here we got Behind the Streak with Earl Weaver of the Baltimore Orioles. Card number 41. Team loyalty was a trait that Cal demonstrated throughout his entire career. Another member of the Orioles organization that certainly represented that virtue was Hall of Fame manager Earl Weaver. Weaver was at the helm for Baltimore for 1968 to 1982, and then again from 1985 to 1986. Fiery yet fair, Earl was Cal's manager when he was called up in 1981. There was nothing to keep him from being a star in the major leagues. That was inevitable, said Weaver, reflecting on Cal's career. For card number 41 out of 50. Card number 42. Behind the Streak, Lou Gehrig. Lou Gehrig with the New York Yankees. Forever linked by their ability to show up and play day in and day out, Lou Gehrig and Cal Ripken have more in common than you might think. Both men played for their home team for their entire career. Lou being from New York City and Cal growing up in nearby Aberdeen. They each were named American League MVP twice during their careers and carried a nickname indicative of their durability, with Lou going by the Iron Horse and, of course, Cal known simply as the Iron Man. So there you have it, card number 42 out of 50. Next we've got up to bat here, Cal Ripken Sr. Behind the Streak with the Baltimore Orioles manager. Growing up in the Ripken household, baseball and the Oriole way was a big part of daily life. Cal, who from the age of 3 wanted to be a ball player, grew up learning from players on the teams that his father, Cal Sr., would coach for Cal Ripken Sr. Joined Baltimore Orioles organization in 1957, 3 years before Cal Jr. was born. He spent decades coaching at the minor league and major league levels, ultimately getting the opportunity to coach his 2 sons at the big league level in 1987. So there you have it, card number 43 out of 50. Next we have Behind the Streak, Vi Ripken. Vi Ripken. Cal has been quoted as saying that his mother Vi was his real baseball coach. While his dad was always at the ballpark coaching his players, It was Mrs. Ripken who would take Cal to and from games and be a source of support and instruction as he progressed through his amateur career. She was on the field during his post-game ceremony after Cal Jr. tied Lou Gehrig's 2,130 mark, cheering on her son like she had done so many years prior. There you go, card number 44 of Behind the Streak. Okay, let me scooch these up a little bit so I can squeeze these last cards in here without damaging them much. Did that stumble on its way out? We might not get an autograph here, but we'll see. Seems something different maybe coming up the bottom here, but you never know. Behind the Streak, Billy Ripken, Baltimore Orioles second baseman. Brother Billy. All right. Even with a baseball bloodline, the probability of playing professional baseball is a slim one at best. Cal and Billy defeated those odds even more so by playing for the same team. At the same time, starting upon Billy's call-up to Baltimore on July 11, 1987, the duo formed a great double-play combination and made some baseball history during their 7 seasons together. They set a franchise for the most hits by brothers in a single season. In a single MLB game on Game 7 on August the 2nd, 1989, and they even hit home runs in the same game on 2 separate occasions. All right, card number 45 out of 50 there. Next up to bat, we've got Rachel and Ryan Ripken. Rachel and Ryan Ripken. As Cal was inching towards 2,131, and each moment was gaining national media attention, it was Cal's 2 children, Rachel and Ryan, who would steal the spotlight with their love and admiration for their father. When game 2,131 became official, Cal took off his hat and jersey, revealing an undershirt that read 2,130 plus hugs and kisses for Daddy. A very special moment for the family. Since that time, Rachel has worked for many years in college athletes, and Ryan is currently playing in the Orioles organization. Orioles. All right. So card number 46 out of 50 is Rachel and Ryan Ripken. There we go. Oh, this is cool. Cool kind of card. Cal's personal collection. So this looks like it's a picture of a ball he had game 1 of the streak ball. First major league win, 30 May 1982. Baltimore versus Toronto. Palmer and Gott. 6 innings, 1 hit, 0 runs, 4 base on balls, and something else there. That is pretty cool. When the streak started, way back on May 30th, 1982, it was the visiting Toronto Blue Jays who came away with a 6-0 victory, and it was the first career win I think I'm off there, but I'll put them all in order. When the streaks, and it was the first career win for then 22-year-old pitcher Jim Gott. Gott pitched 14 seasons in the big leagues, retiring at the end of the 1995 season, but not before participating in a special ceremony the night of game 2,131. Jim gifted Cal the game ball from his first win that evening, a very touching gesture that Ripken greatly appreciated. So cuts from the collection. Oh, wow, that's a pretty cool one too. Cal's personal collection. This is the lineup card. Oh, this is a picture of the lineup card from game 2632. I've got one of these lineup cards from Edwin Diaz when he was getting up there with his streak one for saves in a season. These are pretty cool types of items to collect also. And one of these days I'll show you that one. Lineup cards from game 2632. Pictured on the front of this card are the lineup cards that the Orioles clubhouse attendant Ernie Tyler procured for Cal on what would be the last game of his streak. These lineup cards are part of Cal's personal collection and a reminder of Ernie's own Iron Man legacy with the Orioles. He worked 3,819 straight games from 1960 to 2007, a streak that he voluntarily ended to attend Cal's Hall of Fame induction. That's very, very cool there. Cal's... Oh, I don't think we got the autograph card in this box. Because there I see the checklist last here, but that's okay. Cal's personal collection. 2,131 rock presented to Cal. I wonder how heavy that rock was. They must have had it engraved. The weight of all the media attention probably felt like a ton on Cal's shoulder, but little did he know he'd be receiving something that weighed a ton the night of September 6th. The Orioles presented Cal with a 2,131-pound landscape rock with 2,131 chiseled into it. What can one do with a 2,131-pound rock? It went home with Cal, where it is prominently displayed in his yard, a reminder of his accomplishment and rock-steady approach to the game. So that rock weighed 2,131 pounds, which is just that's a ton of rock. All right, and then this is the checklist for the complete set. What set would not be complete unless it had a checklist, right? So it's a 49 card set with the checklist, makes it a 50 card set. So there we go. All right, so Huber's just popping in to say hi. Let's all hit the thumbs up. That's right, thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. I almost made it to 10 thumbs up today. Let me just do a refresh real quick. See if I missed out on something here. Sometimes when you do a refresh, it gives you new life, but not that I'm going to get another like that quick. But nice and cool nonetheless. I will give you a heads up for those that are coming by tomorrow. We are having tomorrow is Veterans Day, by the way. Make sure you thank a veteran when you see them tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to be having a breakfast at Denny's with a bunch of the veterans from our church. We're going to meet at Denny's tomorrow morning. So I'm going to do my stream tomorrow morning at 11:30 instead of 10:30. Just to give you a heads up, I'll schedule the stream a little bit here. That way you'll know where we stand on that. But I will be doing my stream at 11:30 instead of 10:30, just an hour later, because we're going to meet at 9 o'clock for breakfast tomorrow. So just wanted to give you the heads up on that one. For tomorrow, someone just posted on Reddit their Cal Ripken order got pushed back till the end of November. That their Cal Ripken order? You mean for this set here? Oh yeah, we are up to 11 likes now. Thanks there, John. Appreciate that. Yeah, we are 11. I'll say thank you to you tomorrow. Oh, okay. No, that's a problem. I'm just saying if you do happen to see some veterans tomorrow, don't forget to wish them a happy Veterans Day. And thank them for serving our country, as I do veterans all the time. I always walk around wearing my retired Navy hat because I'm proud to have served our country. And there are a lot of people always that will tell me, thank you for serving. Appreciate your service to our country. So it is nice to know that people are thankful for the veterans in our country. All right. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap things up today. We could do a trivia question or two if you guys would like to participate in that before I do close up shop today. You are also a veteran of the junk wax era. Oh, that's for sure. I'm down. What? Did you give me the thumbs down, John? Did you give me the thumbs down? You said I'm down. Same. I'm down. What? Okay, so oh my word, look at that. I showed 3, 2. Okay, only 1. Okay, now you guys are just playing around with me there, huh? Donald isn't with the hip lingo, huh? No, I don't know what it means by down. I just started getting used to saying bad. How can you say bad when it's my bad? When I say when you say something wrong, you say my bad. My bad. I just started getting used to that a little bit. Now you're saying I'm down. I'm down. I don't have any clue what I'm down means. You'd have to enlighten me. Kevin's Card Collecting and More says hello again. How you doing there, Kevin? Hopefully you are doing well. Same thing. Okay, it's the same thing as my bad. Oh my word. Just use the words that are in the English dictionary. Then more people would understand what more people are saying. Alright? But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap things up here. I can do a couple of trivia questions. Frank's Card Corner's here. Hey, Don. Hey, everyone. How are you doing? Well, I know the word down is in the dictionary, but it just means down. Like, I'm going to go downstairs when I finish my stream here. I'm going down, but I'm going downstairs. I got to go down the stairs to get downstairs in my house. Been listening for a while, chimed in now. Oh, no problem there, Frank. I know I have a bunch of people that do that in the channel, that do watch more than they do comment, just to kind of see how things are going. Yep. Kevin, hope you're feeling better. Exactly. What about sick? That is a nice card. That is a sick card. I just like saying that's cool. That's a cool card. That looks nice. Of According to Merriam-Webster, noun adjective supporting going along with someone or someone. As an adjective. Merriam-Webster's. That's a newer version of the Webster's dictionary, that's for sure. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, the way I'm wearing my hat now, it looks like a what's up? What's up? All right. So let me turn the camera around, see if you guys can answer the hat trivia question and tell me which hat I am wearing. I will take a couple responses because it could be given different ways. There you go. Does anybody know which hat I'm wearing from my hat collection? One of these days I'll have to show you the hat collection hanging up on the wall on my door. Or not on the wall. It's hanging on my door from a hat rack. So, the old Trident. Seattle Mariners is right. No, it's not a Marlins hat. I don't do Marlins. Kevin says the old Trident. Okay. Yes, it is. I had to remember which one it was I chose. It's the old Trident with the star. But yes, Kevin, you got an entry there. All right. Who knows what t-shirt I wear on my biography day? On my biography day, what t-shirt do I wear? So Kevin's Car Collecting and More has got an entry. The t-shirt with the names Griffey, Johnson, Ichiro, and Sheffield. What? Sheffield? No, there's no Sheffield here. And let's see. Griffey, Johnson, Ichiro. No. Oh, yeah, that's right. Ichiro's on this one. John Fishman, Edgar, Ken, Alex. No, it's not Alex. Let's see. So far, FJ the King is the closest. There you go. Replace Sheffield with Martinez. Okay, FJ the King, since you were pretty close there, I'm going to give you one for being the closest at first, but then I'm going to give Kevin another. I'm going to give Kevin an additional entry for saying replace Sheffield with Martinez. Okay, so FJ the King, I'll give you one, and I'm going to give Kevin another one. Okay. All right, and then let's see, one more. Okay, here. So far, let me make notes here. I'll give two more entries here. Kevin gets to FJ DeKong, or DeKing. I'm sorry. Gotta get used to saying it the right way. Gets an additional entry. Okay, I was 3/4 of the way. Yeah, but you've been here longer than the King. FJ the King's a newer person here, so I'll give it to him. No, I'll give you one too, John. You did have 3 out of 4 too. John Fishman gets one. Okay, next trivia question. What Topps baseball card set will I be doing tomorrow at 11:30 a.m.? At 11:30 a.m., what Topps baseball card set will I be previewing tomorrow? Alex Rodriguez should be on the list. Kinda. Kevin was delinquent. He wasn't here last week. You were off by 1. Sorry. That was last week, Kevin. You must have missed last week's video, Kevin. You need to go back and review the channel. FJ the King gets another entry. He's up to 2 free entries. All right, and then last trivia question, if you're keeping track of what I do in the channel. Which year for Hall of Fame inductees are we doing this week? And it will be the final episode in our Hall of Fame inductees series. Last trivia question for today. And I'll even give people a chance to look if they want to look. But as soon as I get that response, we'll get ready to finish up. You are correct, John. All right. So the 3 winners today is Kevin gets 2 free entries, FJ DeCon gets 2 entries, and John Fishman gets 2 entries. So let me add those into the wheel of names real quick here. Let me add these into the wheel of names as soon as my computer wakes up here. Let me turn my camera around real quick so you guys can see that instead of me. Okay, why are you not waking up? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I see what it was doing to me. I see what it was doing to me. It was telling me to answer a question, and I was not answering the question, so it did not let me continue. Okay, so let me get... Alright, let me get FJ the King in here for 2. John Fishman. And Kevin's card collecting and more for 2 entries. All right, let me save this, and then we will get ready to wrap things up here. Throw my note away, and we will see everybody tomorrow. I'm a few eggs short of a dozen. What does the Kong mean? What does the King? Actually, I guess I did talk to FJ the Kong's dad, and I've been pronouncing it wrong. It's actually pronounced FJ. I think that's his initials. The King. It's pronounced the King. The King. And I'm pretty sure that's his last name. The King. But I'm pretty sure it's probably his initials he goes by. And let me real quick do a quick check here. I am pretty sure. I can't find it right at the moment, but I know that's what in talking to his dad. Yeah, FJ's my initials, and the King is their last name, the family last name. It's spelled DAKANG, but it's pronounced the King. The King. It's almost like a silent A is what I guess I could mostly describe it with. It's kind of like a silent A when you pronounce the last name. Cool. Appreciate rally racers, but I just don't follow. It's very dangerous how they run on the edge of cliffs. There is the King in China. The King is not my last name. Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, actually it is. But that's what you go by on your channel name, right, FJ? I know your first name and last name is different, yes. But that's the way you pronounce that. It's FJ. then what is it? Yes. I like that. I like that. Hold on a second here, Kevin. Interesting. What is my first name or last? Hold on a second. I'm bringing up the information as we kind of speak, and then I'll get ready to John Fishman Donald for 2024. Let's see. Trying to remember. I can't. Did I write it in my book? Hold on. Let me check real quick before I finish up here. Oh, where did I put it? Didn't I put it in here? Uh-oh. Thought I made a page for you guys in my book here. Oh yeah, here it is. I gotta put it back where it belongs, in the back here. Fernando, that's right. My last name is Top Secret. Yeah, I know. I don't even know their last name. You should. I sent him his package with FJ DeKong, just to leave it mysterious, I guess. Okay. So other than that, now I've got that separated there. All right. Let me put my book of names off to the side here and get ready to say goodbye to everybody in the channel. Do my sign off for today. Hey, Chuck DeBreeze in the house. How you doing there, Chuck? Glad you liked your package I sent you there, Chuck. Hopefully you appreciated it. Happy belated birthday for your mom. Hope she had a great day. Hey, Frank. All right. Well, this has been fun and exciting, going through the Cal Ripken Jr. set, the new Cal Ripken Jr. set I got in. Love it, love it, love it. I thought you might like those cards I sent because you said you didn't have some of those, so I figured I'd help you finish your collection there. And Chuck knows what I'm talking about. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to finish up for today. Don't forget, again, I'm going to turn the camera around before I do give my signature goodbye like I always do. But do want to give everybody a heads up that tomorrow morning they'll be in my next video. Oh, that's cool there, Chuck. I'll be looking forward to that. One thing I do want to give everybody a heads up. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. Some of the men in our church are going to get together and go to breakfast in the morning at 9 o'clock. So I will not be starting my live stream at 10:30. I'm just going to move it back an hour, and it'll be 11:30. That'll give me a little bit more time to have fun and fellowship at breakfast, at our Veterans Breakfast at Denny's tomorrow. I know John will appreciate me saying that we're going to Denny's for breakfast. But yeah, so that's just a little pointer there. Tomorrow, our whole church is sick. Literally everyone. Oh my word. I hope things will be looking up later. Thank you for your service. Thanks there, Chuck. Appreciate that. All right. But yeah, we will be going to Denny's tomorrow for breakfast. So just a side note there. tomorrow's live stream will be at 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we might get a few more viewers into the channel for tomorrow for the 2013 baseball card set. Okay, so other than that, I think that's all I've got for today. We did get just over 2 hours in our stream, so that's a blessing. Be safe tomorrow. Don't remember, wear your mask and have fun. Oh yeah, we go out, we do. They have the protocols we have to follow when we're in the restaurants and stuff like that. So we do what each one requires us to do when we're there. Any Marines in the room? If so, happy birthday, Marine. That's right, it's the Marine's birthday today. The Marine Corps' birthday is today. I did say hello to one of my Marine friends that's out near Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's where he lives. I wished him a happy birthday today for the Marine Corps. Semper Fi, forevermore. Once a Marine, always a Marine. 245 years. There you go. Hoorah! Hoorah! Semper Fi. All right. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off for today. And this has been Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veterans, Sports Cards and Collectibles, having been live to you from Arlington, Washington. And we will be looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. And we'll see how things go tomorrow with what we've got going on. Our church is not having a service tomorrow night, but our pastor will be streaming for the adults because our teen group in our church is having a virtual teen rally, if that makes any sense. Our teens in our church usually go down to Portland, Oregon, but with everything that's going on in Portland, what the church in Portland is doing is they're just doing a live stream so that all the churches that usually do come down and participate in their monthly teen rally are going to do it from our church. So our teenagers are taking over our church Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night from 5 to 9 p.m. So our adult church is meeting virtually through our pastor live streaming the service on our church channel, Fellowship Baptist Church. All right, or church group page. All right. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for today. You all have a great and wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and we will see you tomorrow morning, 11:30 a.m. If I am running a few minutes, it's because they just wouldn't let me break loose from the fellowship time. But I figured 2.5 hours should be ample fellowship time. Plus, the restaurant will probably be saying, "Come on, guys, we got to let some more people in." Just depends on how busy Denny's is tomorrow. All right. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. We will see you all tomorrow. You all have a great and wonderful day. Max Munger's in the house. How you doing, Max? Thank you for stopping by. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me if you can there, Max. Appreciate it. But you all take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And we will see you all tomorrow for our Topps baseball card previewing series for the 2013 baseball card set. All right. Bye for now. Take care, and Lord bless you all.